Hi guys, I'm back. Like a bad penny, I keep showing up. So while I'm on a roll, I want you to get the earrings to go with the necklace. Because you have the bracelet, you have the necklace, you need the earrings, okay? And these are going to be a quickie, so I get to chat for a couple of minutes. So I just wanted you to know I wore this necklace all day today. Even though I was running around all day in my yoga pants and sneakers and a sweatshirt, I wore this necklace and these earrings, and the necklace didn't move. It stayed just where it was supposed to stay. I didn't wear it to yoga. I didn't wear it during a yoga class because that would be madness. But I absolutely I love this necklace. It looks so pretty. I mean, you just look at yourself, in a window or in a mirror or whatever, and the reflection is really pretty. It's for a simple necklace. It's, it packs a punch, but it's very elegant. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know, I usually test drive a piece to see if it's going to fall over, to see if it sits right, does it move. Well, this stayed in place 99.999% of the time. And I really don't remember playing with it at all to put it. I just have to leave a little bit of a fraction of a percentage there because you never know, right? I mean, so I can't say 100%, but I'm giving you almost, I'm very close. So there are going to be instances where it might, move a little bit, but it didn't happen to me, and I just wore it all over the place today, and I looked really interesting in all my sweatshirt and my sneakers and my yoga pants and this. So anyway, I just want you to know that the necklace is a good one because it's not going to spin on you, and it's not going to, I hate that. It drives me nuts. Okay. So much for that. So now you've got the necklace, you've got the bracelet. Now you need the earring, and this is going to be a quickie. So let me just move this out of the way a little bit, and we'll get the materials list going. So you're going to need about 20 fire polish, 4mm fire polish. I mean, there are 3 boxes, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 20 altogether, something like that. 14 of the, let me come in a little bit, 14 of the Swarovski Silver Night Bicones, or whatever, a Bicone of your choice. 15-0 seed beads, and I want to look on here and see, did I use 11-0s? Yes, I used a few 11-0s, so I need to pop those out. I'm sure I have some mixed in my pile, my 11-0s and my, here we go, let me pull these over. Actually, let me pull out a little bit so you can see the stuff. Okay, so I mixed up my 11-0s and my 15-0s, so you can see the difference. So I'll just pull them out of there. Okay, I'm trying to adjust my lights. It's a rainy, dark night, and it's also daylight savings time if you're in a state where you have daylight savings time. We get an extra hour of sleep, but it gets dark very early, so I'm going to have to do a lot of beading and a lot of eating and beading. That would be fun. Okay, it's silly Thursday. It can't always be silly Sunday, but it's silly Thursday. Okay. So you have your fire polish, you have your bicones, you need your 15-0 and 11-0 seed bead. These are metallic bronze, and the 15-0 is the dark gold. Need a couple of earring hooks. Now, these are gold filled. I wouldn't buy, just solid gold or 14 karat gold. That would be too expensive. But I've had these gold filled ear hooks forever. I mean years and years, and they do not change. So if you're going to, I mean, it's a silly earring, it's a small earring, and you can take it apart if something tarnishes. But when you use gold filled, it's not going to tarnish. And that's why I always try to use gold filled. And if I hadn't, I'm looking around on my table to see if I have an example of a gold plated earring, and I don't. So just a little tip, if you're going to this is something you could take apart if they tarnish, but if you make a big piece or you invest a lot of time in a piece and you use gold plated findings on it, they're going to tarnish. So just be aware of that. Sometimes this is a little bit more, but you're going to have your piece forever. So I'm just, I'm not trying to get you to, not use gold plated, but it's just, silver plated seems fine. That doesn't seem to tarnish, but for some reason gold plated over time, it's going to get dark and it's not going to look pretty. This gold filled will always stay this way. Okay, so we have the ear hooks of a little stop bead, okay, a size 10 beading needle. You're going to need, probably for both earrings, stretch your arm out and go from, of course you can't see me doing this, I'm just describing. So from the end of one hand to the shoulder, to your shoulder, your second shoulder. Not the shoulder that's attached to the arm you're stretching, but the other shoulder. I told you it's Silly Thursday. Okay, get your materials together and we'll get started making these cute little earrings. Okay, so we've got our materials together and I've sort of messed mine up a little bit. I was playing with them. So take your stop bead, thread it onto your needle. I'm going to close my drawer so if we hear a noise, that's what that was. Leave a little bit of a tail just to sew in. It doesn't need to be huge. In fact, I think I'm going to pull mine down just a teeny bit and cut it because I want to stay in frame. So the shorter the thread I use. Do you like my little kid scissors? See? That's what I have right now. Doesn't cut very well, so I need, again, I am low on supplies and I'm so busy that I haven't had a chance to order any, but I am going to hit those sales like crazy. Okay, so your stop bead is on. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your fire polish. You can take 4 fire polish, bring that down to your stop bead. Okay. Now for those of you who have not done any of this before, brand new, this is a great way to start. Just from the end, from your tail thread, from where your stop bead is, just sew up, put your needle through the 4 beads, like that. So you're circling those beads, right angle weave, pull them down, just give it a little tug down, okay, like so. And then I want you to sew through all your beads, just to reinforce a little bit. So go through that one, go through this one, go through this one again, go through the one next to you. Let's pass the stop bead, okay, and we'll come out of this bead right here on the side. We pull in a little bit. Whoops, wrong way. Take 3 fire polish, coming out of the bottom, this bead, go through the top. Now you have your second unit on. Okay, sew to the side of that unit. It's unit number 2. Take 3 of your fire polish, coming out of the top of this bead, go up this bead, go up the bottom, come around to the side, and this is what you have. So there you go. You already have your base for your earring. All right. Now you can make this longer if you want. You can make this. I like the odd number 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 13. I mean, you could make it graze the shoulder. It might be heavy. I don't know. It could be really beautiful, really big. Really long, just a long piece. But we're doing it, just do a 3-unit earring right now. So take 5 of your 15-0 seed beads and 11-0, which I will locate in my pile of, here we go, 11-0. A bicone crystal, which is, let me pull these over here. Crystal, grab another 11-0, there we go, and then add, let's try 6 15-0s. Bring that down. So we're working on this part right now. right here. You can, if you want, you could make that a fire polish. It doesn't have to be a crystal. I mean, you know, it's up to you. Okay, so here you go. Skip the 15-0s, go through the 11-0 and the crystal, and the 11-0 beneath the crystal. Okay, put your finger on it, give it a pull. It's gonna, and make sure you pull it tight. It's gonna get tighter as you go along. So here we go. So this is going to be, we're gonna open that up a little bit. You know, the clasps, the loop. Don't worry about the loop. Okay, so here you go. Take 5 15-0s, and I want you to, you're coming out of this side of the fire polish, just come around this way to get the other leg on. And if you hear like a noise in the background, it is pouring here. It is raining so hard that it's, you know, it's torrential right now. And that's hitting my little skylight in this room. I'm just kind of fixing my loop a little, but we'll play with the loop later. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so there you go. So now what I want you to do is I want you to go down through the next fire polish. So we're gonna work on the, keep working on the clasp a little bit, and it's going to reinforce everything. So go all the way around that unit. Oops. Okay, so, and then we're going to go, so we're going around that top right angle weave unit, come out of this bead right here, grab an 11-0, I know I must have one floating around here, there you go, go right up your 4 15-0s, I'm sorry, 5 15-0s, your 11-0, your crystal, your 11-0, and all the other beads as well. Now, you know, you may not be able to do this in one pass. I'm going to put it down and try to do it on the mat. So they're tiny little beads, so just go through the loop beads. Okay, so I'm going to pick it up now if I can get through, go through the other loop beads. Go through your 11-0, back down through the other side of the 15-0s. So I'm just reinforcing the clasp at this point. So take your 11-0, because you have one on this side, and then just go straight down this, the other part of that other fire polish underneath. Okay, so now you sort of have that loop on. So come around. So we're going around the circle, the beads again, and I want you to come out, come through this one. Now, if you would like to, and I always suggest 3 passes, you can go through that again, go through there again. But I'm going to just come through this fire polish. Now, I think it's probably be a good idea to go through it again because there's a little bit of give in mine, but rather than watching me do it, I'm just going to come out of that, coming out of that fire polish. Okay, so we're just going to work with the middle beads now, remember, just like we did before. So take 3 15-0s, Bicone crystal, 3 15-0s. You're coming out of the top of this, let me see if I can do it on the table for you. Coming out of the top of this bead, I'm going to pull in. Okay. Go through the bottom of the next center bead. Pull your needle through. And there you go, you have your first embellishment on. Pick up 3 15-0s, sorry about that, your fire polish, your 3 15-0s. Okay, you're coming out of the top of this fire polish, go through the bottom of the next one. We're just working with the middle beads. Okay, 2 on. 3 15-0s, Bicone crystal, 3 15-0s. You're coming out of the top of this fire polish, just come through the bottom of the next. It's right where the stop bead is, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. So I'm just going to pick it up for a second and just pull. Okay? So this is what you have. Okay. So you've got your first 3. Now, if you want to just use this as an earring, like so, it will just hang just like that. But I twisted it. I had fun twisting it. I love it twisted. So we're going to do it twisted. You can stop at this point, sew everything in, and put an ear hook on it. But I'm going to turn it around. Okay? I'm going to, so I'm on the back now. See? Okay, so I'm going to take 3 15-ohs, a bicone crystal, and 3 15-ohs. I'm coming out of the top of this bead. I'm going to go through the bottom of the next one. Just watch your tail and your stop bead, because that could get stuck. So just give that a pull. Let me put it. I just want to make sure you can see this. So I'm just going to pull that into place. Okay, and I'm going to pull the stop bead down a little bit because it's bugging me. So here you have 1 crystal on. 3 15-ohs, bicone crystal, 3 15-ohs. You're coming out of the top of this bead, come through, put it down, come through the bottom of the next one to get your next embellishment on. You see how it's twisting it? Take 3 15-ohs. You're almost done. You could come home for work. Let's say you're going out to dinner. Make these and go out to dinner. It's better than having well, maybe it's not better than having a glass of wine before dinner. Maybe you could do both. Okay, so we're coming out of this top of this crystal here. Just going to go through the bottom of the next to get our last. See that? See how that twists around? I think that is so cool. I love it, and it's just a simple little thing. So you're coming out of the top crystal fire polish. You know, it really would be a good idea to go through everybody again. I'm not going to go through everybody again. I'm going to come down, and I'm just going to, because I'm going to take this apart. I already have a pair, so I'm not going to go through the clasp again, but I'll just tie, like if I were you, I would just go around and tie, you know, tie a knot here and there. So just pull through, give yourself a little half hitch in between there, find your little opening for your, don't be afraid of those beads, just stick that needle in and you'll find the opening. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to get my little kid scissors, cut that off. I am going to pull the stop bead off, and what I want you to do here is I want you to sew the bottom in. So I'm just going to do it real quick. Okay, so thread your needle, flatten out your Fireline, thread your needle like so, pick it up. This is your tail. Just go through some of the right angle weave. So go through that one, go through this one, go through, let's see, where are we? Go through this one. So we've gone around. Okay, I'm not going to do a half hitch, but you do a half hitch in a couple of places. All right, cut that off. Okay, here we go. Right, so let's put the hook on. So I'm just going to sort of open that little loop up a little bit. You can use a one of those wire guardians or whatever on there. I personally don't use them, but there may come a day when I will use them. So I'm just looking for my pliers. So I think I tried to show you this once before, but I think I was totally out of frame. So the only ear hooks I have these gold-filled ear hooks, right? And that's a really tiny, tiny, tiny little loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the loop out a little bit, like I'm opening it, like I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to get my little round nose pliers in this hook, and I'm just going to sort of open it up. See, I'm opening it up, and I want to fit it in, and I'm going to sort of make that loop bigger. So I'm pushing it down a little bit, pushing it down a little bit, and look at that. Look how much bigger that loop became just by playing with it. So this is just sort of a little trick. You don't want to scrape it up too much, but it's just a little trick. And if you don't have, if you don't have the ear wire that you want, I happen to love these, but sometimes the hole is a little small, so you can always change that by making the hole a little bigger. So there we go. Oh, there we go. See, it's hard to hold it like this because the camera's straight down, but here it is. Okay. It's just, it's twisted. So when I wore them today, I had so much fun wearing them because they were so cool. Sometimes this part showed, then if I was in a different direction, this part showed. It's really cute. So if you want to just have the crystals show, then don't put the back on. But if you want to twist it, I think it would be cool twisted as a bracelet and even a necklace. So here we go. We've got our 3 earrings. Okay. Should make one more anyway, just for, just so I have a set. I'll just pick the 2 I really love and keep those. Here's your necklace. Let's pop out the bracelet again. Here's the bracelet. Okay, so there's your set. Let me pop one of these earrings off. Okay, so here's your set. So this is going to look great together. You're going to love it. And you're going to be surprised at how easy it is. And it's kind of fun because you can do this while you're watching TV, which is not something I can say for very, very many projects. Let me pull out a little bit because, of course, can I let you go immediately? No, I have to show you some things. So I'm going to move some of my things out of the way. Now remember these, I'm not going to show you these, but I totally love these. I know I went like nuts over all these little things that I use, but these are the best. I just use them to move the beads out of the way. I actually, excuse my arm, I actually hold beads that have to be put away in them, and so I have like several of them sitting in each other, that have beads that have to be put away. So anyway, just giving you a little heads up on that. They're really kind of cool. You get them at the grocery store very cheap. Okay, so what I want to show you is, this is what's coming up next. All right? Now you're gonna crack up when you see this. I'm gonna have to move this. Look at that. I hope you're watching and laughing right now because it really is kind of hysterical. This is the, excuse my arm, this is the flat spiral, okay? All right, so clearly when I was making these flat spirals, I was having a lot of fun. So if you remember the video I did for the, I think it was the bracelet, it was the alternate embellishment bracelet, and I was talking about these 8mm pearls. Well, I made a flat spiral out of it. Pretty nice. You can even double that. And I just put a simple clasp on it. Look at this. I just put a ball and socket. Look at that. And I love it. I totally love that. So that's one. These are flat spirals. Here's the double. I just want to show you this is coming up. And it's going to be an easy one too. Now, it probably will be, what's today, Thursday? It might be Monday, unless I get, I find some time because, it's Halloween weekend, and I live in a neighborhood where if I don't have lots and lots of candy, there are so many little kids, and they're so cute. They're just a riot, and they have these great costumes. Look at this. Is this absurd? Did I go a little bit crazy on making these? I think so. I made every color you can think of. I think at the time I thought I might sell them, but then I decided, I just didn't want to get back into, sitting at a crafts fair. Although it's in the fall I get that itch to do a craft fair. Look at this. I made one out of turquoise beads. This is one of my favorites. This is I love it. It's very Arizona, you know, so I mean, I love this one. I think it's the coolest. That's probably my favorite, believe it or not. So here we go. I have 4 million of them. Okay. I should really take them apart. They all have a lot of bicones on them. So here we go. This is the bunch. All right. So these are our flat spiral bracelets, and they have all different kinds of clasps. All right. So I'm going to put those aside. Here, I'll put these over here. So this is what we're going to make next time. Not all of them, but just one of them. So what you can do also, here's the single. I know I've showed you this, but I just want to, just for those who haven't seen it, here's the double. We'll do a double, we'll do a single. And this is one, as I said before, but just in case you didn't watch, you didn't watch the video, you can make this just longer and make it into a necklace because it falls really nicely on the neck. You see how that drapes? So that has a nice drape to it. I wear mine, I wear this one all the time. I love this, and I love the, where's the bracelet that goes with it? Oh, I don't know where that one is. Gosh knows where anything is. At this point, everything's all over the place. Okay, so anyway, so this one is made with pearls, and then I made this one, which I totally love because it's made out of the jet fire polish, and it just has this very sort of vintagey look to me. So here's the necklace, here's the bracelet, here's the double. Okay, so get ready. You're going to need, for this, you're going to need some, I'm just giving you a heads up, you're going to need some fire polish, and you'll probably need like 30 of them or something. If you're making the necklace, you're going to need a lot more, and you're going to need probably about, I don't know, 30 or 40, maybe even more, maybe 50 bicones for the sides, but you can put anything there. So this is made out of 6mm down the center, so it's a 6mm fire polish or a 6mm pearl, and this is a 6mm fire polish, and a 4mm black bicone. So I'm totally love this. In fact, I should actually make an earring for this, which I don't have yet. All right, so this is what you're getting, we're going to make next. It's next on the list. Here's all the goodies. All right, so I wanted you to know that. And just one other thing, because I can never make a video, short enough, that 10 minutes is just not long enough for me. I just want to, and I'm not trying to entice you, excuse me for going off camera for a second in any way, but this bag, okay, this bag that has all kinds of really fun goodies in it, including the bicones and materials to make the crystal, was it crystal bling? This guy. I forget the names right after I name them. So you have enough there are 3 by 100 Swarovski crystals in each. There are 3 bags, and there are 300 crystals, and they're all Swarovski in each bag. One has the clear, another one has this gorgeous purple, it's called purple velvet, and one has black. So I have 3 bags with that, and then also I have all the materials to make Pearly Girly in here, plus tons of other beads. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. So instead of doing one person for the giveaway, and some little like goodies that I might throw in. I'm still looking at a few goodies to throw in. So that is the here's another one. So this is the bag. I'll do a video. Well, I have to do the video obviously to for you to do the giveaway. So I'll do a giveaway video. I just wanted to show you that it's going to be 3 people, and it's going to be a random drawing, and you're going to get all those goodies. You're going to, like I said, you're going to get this, and you're going to get the Pearly Girly materials of Pearly Girly. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's 300 bicones plus getting the clasp, everything to make it. So I'm thrilled to give it away. I just hit 10,000 subscribers. Yay! Okay, so that was cool. So it's about 10,020 now. So you'll probably be seeing me again before the weekend, or by the end of the weekend. I'll put it up. Maybe Sunday. I'll put up the video for the giveaway. And like I said, it is no jumping through hoops. You don't have to do anything other than, you just have to be a subscriber, and you have to leave me a comment because I have to count you. So you can have, even if you just do a thumbs up, you know, it doesn't matter. I just, you know, I need some sort of, you know, I need your, you know, your, I need to be able to count you, so you're going to have to comment on the video that I make for the giveaway. Okay, so that'll be fun. Can't wait for that because you're going to love it. And I love giving stuff away. Can't help it. It's fun. That's why I have no beads. Okay. All right, have fun with this. Make the earrings, post on Facebook, subscribe if you want. Chat with me on Facebook. I hope you're having a great night. I hope you have a great Halloween. I hope you know, you have a lot of fun, and make some really fun jewelry. All right, take care. Bye-bye.